I think I started something. I got what I wanted. Didn't I? Can't feel nothing. Superhuman, even when I'm fucking Viagra, popping every single record. Auto tuning, zero emotion, muted emotion, pitch corrected, computed emotion. I blame it on a model bra with a Hollywood smile. Ow. Stripper booty in a rack like wow. Brain like Berkeley, better at Coachella. I went to see Chica, she went to CC trip. Perfect, I took a seat on the ice cold dawn. She handed me an ice blue bong, whatever. She said she wanna be a dentist really bad. She's in school paying for tuition, doing porn in the fat. At least she working, but girl I can't feel my face. But I was smoking anyway. She said don't let the high go to waste. Can you taste it? Little taste it? Novocaine, baby, baby. Novocaine, baby. I want you. Fuck me good, fuck me long, fuck me numb. Love me now when I'm gone, love me none. Love me none, love me none. Numb, numb, numb. Sink full of dishes, pacing in the kitchen. Cocaine for breakfast. Yikes, bed full of women, flip on a tripod, little red light on, shooting, I'm feeling like Stanley Kubrick. This is some visionary shit, been trying to film pleasure with my eyes wide shut, but it keeps on moving. I blame it on a model bra with the Hollywood smile. Stripper booty with the rack like wow. Never forget ya, you put me on a feeling I never had, never had, never had. And ever since I've been trying to get it back, you pick it up, put it back. Now I'm something like the chemist on campus, but there's no drug around. I like what I found in you. I still can't feel my face. What am I smoking anyway? She said don't let the high go to waste. Can you taste it? Little taste it? Novocaine, baby, baby. Novocaine.
I was just looking at it. I'm like, no.
Hey guys! Did I do an intro?
Yeah.
There's so much noise. Give me a
We're
sec.
going to the laundry and
It is hot and so bloody hot in England, and that is a first. I think it's like 30 degrees today. Hey guys! Oh god, I'm having chocolate. Give me a sec. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Chelsea and thank you so much for clicking on my video, girl. I was actually just watching Kyra and she's always saying girl. So anyway, you're welcome. I hope you subscribe if you're new here. So today's video is basically content day. I just want to take you guys with me. I'm going to take some pictures today for Instagram. I haven't taken Instagram content in quite a long time. I think the last time was probably, I think early June, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, actually it was definitely early June. And I just haven't, really just haven't, you know, I just haven't been feeling like taking Instagram content. But anyway, here we are, we're trying to get back into it. So I wanted to show you guys what I'm gonna be wearing. So normally I take like 2 to 3 different outfit pictures. I get ready once and then I take 2 to 3 different outfits, if that makes sense. But then I'm not really able to do that today because first of all, I haven't really created content for such a long time, so I kind of have to ease my way back into the whole thing. And also it's already quite late right now. It's around 6:30 if I'm not wrong. Let me check. Actually, it is 7 o'clock. It is it's 7:03, and yeah, so I have to actually go take the pictures, and I'm actually going out tonight on another date with whoever got me this chocolate. Yeah, so I'm going out on a date today, so I'm not gonna have like much time to put on a different outfit and take too many pictures. And then in any case, the sun is already going down. But yeah, so the outfit for today is this dress from Pretty Little Thing. How am I supposed to wear this? It looks a bit complicated. Actually, from the model, this part was like going somehow like that, and then these are the hands, and then that's the dress. It's a short dress, and that's how the color and the print look. So cute. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be wearing, and depending on how it looks on me, I'm probably gonna end up wearing it for the date as well, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, girl, this is my makeup. This is how my makeup turned out. This is the same thing I do all the time, and I know you guys are sick of me. I know you guys have been asking for my makeup routine, and I will give it to you guys. I'm just waiting for a few things for my filming setup so that I'm able to actually do the makeup routine. I have contact lenses, so at least I'll be able to actually see what I'm doing, because that has always been the problem. Like I couldn't see what I was doing, so at least now I have contact lenses and I can just pop them in and then give you guys the routine. So it is coming soon, bear with me, but it's coming. It's definitely coming. The girls, Kara is really influencing me right now. But yeah, so I'm not really sure what I'm gonna wear this outfit with, like what shoes and the jewelry. Probably will end up wearing silver jewelry. I'm not sure. I've really been riding my silver jewelry wave, and if you are a jewelry company and you want to send me jewelry, please do. Actually, I do have an unboxing to do. Let me show you guys. So I got a PR package from Julia, and this is premium artisan jewelry, and I actually unboxed it already. I know what's in there. They sent me a ring, and with how these men are moving, we might have to engage ourselves, because we might have to engage ourselves. Says me who's going out on a date, but who cares? So when you open the box, it comes there's this, I think it's like a gift bag if I'm not wrong. If you end up gifting this to someone, yeah, I think it is a gift bag. So if you're gifting it to someone, then there's a cute little bag for you. Okay, so there's a card that you can write on, and then ooh, I think this is for cleaning the jewelry. Yeah, there's like wipes for cleaning your silver. Inside there's like the cute little box in there. Says Julia as well. And you just remove the tiny little box, and now just imagine someone is proposing to me, because yeah, the titties are sitting nicely. Just imagine, and they're just like, really? Yes. Yes, I will marry you. Yes. So when you open it, that's how it looks. It is so pretty. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. It's like silver with a few crystals, and then it has like a yellow crystal in the middle. This one is in the size 7. That is my ring size. Actually, my best friend has been asking for, Piki, when you see this part, my ring size is 7. And now, oh sorry, we were enacting this, sorry. Yes. And then he puts it on. And I'm just like, and then he kisses my hand. Actually, there's a few other things inside the box. So I think this is probably a booklet or something. First of all, there's instructions for how to return. So this is just stop before you remove the tag on the jewelry. And then this is a little booklet for like other things that you can buy from them. Ooh, this is so pretty. I will leave the links in the description box, so if you actually want to get yourself the exact ring I have, I will have that link in the description box, and I will also have a link to their website, so if you want to check out other things, then you can definitely have a look for yourself. Let me jump into the dress and then I'll show you guys how it looks, and we figure out if that's what I'm actually gonna wear on the date. See you guys in a bit. I have the dress on, and when I tell you body is given, I love it. The boobs are actually pretty secure. Okay, it does have like a bit of an under boob if I lift my boob up, but because it connects over here, my boob is actually not going anywhere. Like, they're actually pretty secure. And I think I'm gonna end up wearing this actually for the date. It's pretty short, yes. It does cover my booty nicely. But then I'm gonna be in the car and then I'll be seated the entire time. So I think I should be fine. I should be fine. This is what you wear when you need that man to spend money on you. Sorry. if I pull up like this, how can you not spend, Abby? How can you not spend? Anyway, that's how the outfit looks. So cute. So the things that I'm carrying to go and take pictures, I'm taking 2 tripods, one for the camera, one for the phone, and then my phone, definitely, because I take my pictures on my phone. I'll be taking the pictures on Lens Buddy, so I don't need to carry my shutter remote. And then what else? Is there anything else I need to carry? I don't think so. Yeah, anyway, so let me order my Uber right now and then we'll leave. For the shoes that I decided to wear, I'll be wearing the Amina Muadis. I'm gonna be wearing the Amina Muadis. And for the earrings, we'll go with this silver ones, either this ones. Okay, I'm looking at the viewfinder. I should be looking at you guys. Either I'll go with this ones, or I will go with my other silvers. So these tiny ones, I have them in like a set of 3, and I have 3 piercings on each side. So I like to do re mi fa so on both ears, like the big one, the medium one, and then the tiny one, like that. So I might end up doing that, or I might end up just wearing these ones. Yo, but so it is hot. It is so hot. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this, man. Also, because I always get asked how I choose my locations when I'm taking pictures. So here's the thing. I live in a small ass town somewhere in the Midlands in the UK. It's called Loughborough. When you see it written, you probably wouldn't be able to pronounce it. But yeah, it's called Loughborough. And it's a tiny ass town that only has, the majority of the population is students because of Loughborough University, and then the rest is just old people. So there's really a struggle finding like aesthetically pleasing places. So normally I actually go inside the uni to take my pictures. Yeah. So people be looking at me all the time. But then this time, the reason why I'm actually able to go with you guys is because it's summer, so people are not really in uni. So I should be able to at least find some empty, you know, spots that I can take pictures and also film at the same time. So that is why we're able to do it this time. But yeah, so I normally actually go inside the uni. And the thing with being an influencer and like taking pictures all the time, you just kind of identify like your prime locations that you know the lighting is always good, and a lot of the times it's probably free, or like you know the times that it's gonna be free and there won't be too many people, and then you just misuse the hell out of those locations. So you just play with the angles. One time you're in that corner, the other time this corner, the other time in the middle, the other time, you know, it's whatever. But yeah, I always take my pictures in the same locations because I know what time the sun faces that direction of that building, of certain buildings in my uni, and that's what I do. So yeah, actually my Uber is here, so let me leave the house. Let's go.
Go outside. Big time forward. Yeah. Star boy there, so. Get me to the game, no one replace me. Me love my energy, strip me no chaser. All of my guys know me all about me paper. Me got me girls all around me, me no chaser. Yeah, star boy got me number one. Buy me tune, drop the girls that bounce along. We don't let nothing come between me and me paper. So when me come in and the place me on that take. Yeah, yeah.
Hey guys, so I am back home. I just finished taking the pictures and I got back home like maybe 5 minutes ago, and I was just in the bathroom freshening up, just cleaning my underarms because I was sweating. I was sweating and I just needed to like clean up my underarms and just put some fresh deodorant before the guy comes to pick me up. But yeah, I want to show you guys how the pictures turned out. Just give me a sec, let me put you guys down. I took the pictures and I already chose my favorites from LensBuddy. So what normally happens if you take your pictures on LensBuddy, go pick out your favorites and then just save them to your actual camera roll so that you can easily access them when you want to edit. So I have selected a few favorites, and then I actually also did a little TikTok. It was just a TikTok of like how the outfit looks, and that's really it. But yeah, let me screen record this so that I can show you guys how I'm going to be editing the picture. I have already selected my sort of favorites, so these ones that you guys can see here like at the bottom. So I don't know which one. I like this. I like that. Okay. The first app that I normally edit on is Facetune, and I know Facetune is severely demonized, and proceed with caution. Proceed with caution when you're going on Facetune. Anyway, so I use Facetune basically to smoothen my skin if I need to, and also whiten the background if I have to, which I haven't really been doing actually. I don't really whiten backgrounds anymore because I'm not really, I used to be obsessed with like the white background, you know, aesthetic, and I'm over it, so I don't really ever do that anymore. But oh shit, I need to go back to screen recording again. Sorry. Yeah, so this is my photo and video sort of apps. So I start with Facetune, and then open photo. We're gonna edit this one is one I liked. So when I start editing, I zoom in to the photo first, and as you can see, when I zoom in, I could do with a bit of smoothing. So when I use the smoothing, when I use the smoothing option, I never like rub, I normally just tap. So I zoom in clearly so that I'm not just like bare smoothing my face and then I end up looking like I don't have a nose. So just basically tap, just keep tapping on the things, and I'm also gonna just zoom in there. So the intention is not to make it too crazy, like you still want it to look like it's your face. You still want the details to not get lost. Yeah. So you see, when I go to the bottom there and I click on that, like the two little blue boxes, you can kind of see what it was before and what it is now. Yeah. So just smoothen that. And then, so my body doesn't really need much smoothing. And this is what I was telling you guys, when you take the pictures, did I tell you that? No, I didn't actually tell you that. So what normally happens when you take your pictures, especially during golden hour, and especially if you are of melanated skin, it actually smoothens out your skin. So apart from making your skin with melanin look so good, it also helps to smoothen your skin. So as you can see, my body doesn't really need much smoothing, so I'll just tap on the like tiny bit imperfections, just make that look good. Smoothen out the legs a bit, and there. And yeah, that's it. That's all I'm gonna do for the smoothing. Then after I smoothen, I go back to details, because once you smoothen your face, you are taking away some of the details. So whatever you want to highlight, you just zoom back in again. I'll highlight my eyebrows a bit, my eyes, my nose, and my lips. So you don't want to lose out on the details. And then I'm also adding details on my hair, and I'll add some details on the dress. Oh god, I don't want to be late. Yep. Wait, I'll erase that on my knees because I don't want them to look too dark. And yeah, so now, in as much as we had smoothened out the face, now I've added back the details. So when you click on that, the two little boxes at the bottom, you can kind of see that I've brought some detail back to the picture. And then I will go to the white and just whiten my eyes a bit. So don't go crazy with that because you don't want your eyes to look unreal. And then what I also normally do with the whitening tool, I also whiten my silvers. It actually makes the silver look pop out a lot more. So I just whiten the silver a bit. And I also whiten the highlight on my nose to make it okay, that's a bit crazy, so I'll erase that for a bit. I'll erase that a bit. And yeah, that is basically it. So we're done with Facetune. So I save to, open in another app. So the next app that we're gonna go is Retouch. And the reason why we're going to Retouch is when you, on the photo, you can clearly see that so import that one. So on the photo, you can see that I have the two tripods that can be seen, like, because I have the tripod with the camera and then I have the tripod with my phone. So I normally use Retouch just to remove objects that I don't want to be in the photo. I didn't used to be too crazy about this, but right now it does help sometimes, especially if you just want to clean things up. So just do that, go, and it disappears. So you just keep doing that until the whole thing is done. So let me go back to screen recording. I hadn't finished. Oh shit. Okay. Hello? Could you give me like 20 minutes? I'm just finishing a video. Yeah, I'm coming. Okay, you guys. So I have tried to remove the second tripod and it's really disfigured the wall, so I might just have to leave the second tripod on there because there's no point of having the photo look that disfigured. Oh god. Okay, so at the top, if you guys can see, so at the top of the screen there's this sort of, there's like a rectangle-ish thing there. So when you click on that, that's what shows you what it was before and what it is now. So once you're done editing, you just click on the top save button and I'm gonna click on open in. And now we go to Lightroom. So what I normally do on Lightroom, first of all, I click on the auto button at the bottom. So what the auto button does, it basically kind of gives you like a guide of how you should edit the pictures. So you can kind of tell a few things have changed there. It's a bit more exposed now. So now I click on light and the degrees that the different components have moved to is because of the auto button. So the exposure has moved to negative 0.05 like that, and you can really play with those ones the way you want. So I think I pretty much like how it's looking. I'll make it a bit darker, so I'll add the black. I'll darken it a bit, so I'll just move that. I like to keep it I want to look like skin. I don't want to be overly edited to the point where my skin color looks a lot lighter than I actually am. And then the white is if you want to whiten the background or want to whiten certain parts of the picture. And for the exposure is basically how bright the picture is. The contrast is normally basically to add details to the photo. So I'm gonna increase that contrast a bit. I'll increase us to 10%. So yeah, basically on Lightroom you can play around with the edits as much as you want. I don't really have presets on Lightroom because I edit my pictures very differently depending on how the pictures actually look and depending on the lighting. If it's artificial lighting or natural lighting, my edits are gonna be very different. But yeah, so I think I'm satisfied with this. So once I'm done there, go to the top button and I export to camera roll. First time I learned how to edit pictures, I used to go overboard with everything, and over the years I've really toned down, and these days I just like to edit the picture for, you know, like I'll change certain things to make the picture look a lot more crisp and a lot more put together, but I'm not going to completely change everything about myself and now the original and the edited looks like two completely different things. So yeah, very, very subtle edits. I'm not really sure if I actually will end up posting these pictures, but they're not bad. They're not bad. But yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I need to leave the house quickly. Oh damn, it's still screen recording. I need to leave the house. He is literally outside, so I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching the video, and if you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you check if you've subscribed, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next one. Bye. There's nobody that want to hold me.